everyone, and welcome to Chat19, podcasting style thingamajig featuring the players you love from Nat19. Here we'll be delving into some of your most burning questions you've submitted using the questionnaire form in this video's description, as well as on our Twitch page. I am your host, Chase, also known as Coffin Jockey, and I am joined today by some lovely people. How about y'all introduce yourselves as well as a little bit of information about your characters? Starting with Carrie.
Oh, shit. Hello, I'm Carrie, or X-Bubble Monkey X. I play Lexi Hendricks. I'm a Kitsadria, recently murdered. No, I'm recently jailed. It's okay, we fixed it.
It's fine.
She's wonderful. She looks 22, is 83. Hayden likes to call her grandma daughter, like for Avi. So yeah, that's about all I got. Yeah.
Perfect.
Nice.
Cool. I love it.
Love you, God.
Devastating. Next up, we'll move on to the questions and not have Izzy introduce Carrie.
Sure.
Damn.
Okay, Izzy, who is Flux deep down at his core?
Fuck. Oh, I think you're still trying to kind of figure that one out. Kind of lost thousands upon thousands of years of memories, or maybe less. Most of those he was like in Iraq. That's
at least 10 days.
Yeah, like minimum. Yeah. But yeah, it's like a warforged artificer. He's trying to figure out what it means to be like a person and not like a pipe wrench. And he finds organic beings kind of fascinating because there's so much about them he doesn't understand. Like he's really getting kind of interested in art.
Nice.
Like how does that do? Why do people make things that don't do things? What is the point? But it's kind of pretty.
Because
so like how to get it?
Because it's pretty, Flux. Oh,
I see. Because it is pretty. Define the term.
Miriam, I'm gonna need you to take this one.
All right, so the word
pretty.
So the word term is used to describe. All right. Heck yeah. Well, we have several heckin' questions submitted by the lovely viewers of Nat19 and Chat19.
Oh.
And we're going to delve into those heckin' questions. Speaking of a previous comment by DaIsboy, you talked about a pipe wrench. Dear Flux, do you really still carry around your giant wrench from the art? Does it have a pocket size? It seems really unwieldy is all.
No, people keep forgetting, but he left that before we left for the mountains.
Where'd you leave it?
In our armory.
Oh, I keep forgetting we have an armory.
Right? We haven't been home in so long.
You guys have a home.
Right?
We have several homes. I have some fucking manor somewhere that we haven't gone to yet.
Man, we're some hoity-toity bitches. Like, we have several keeps scattered about the land.
It's true.
One of them burned down, and it was barely an inconvenience.
Listen, I planted strawberries there. It was definitely an inconvenience. How fucking dare you?
I said barely. That's some amount of inconvenience.
I was heartbroken. Anyway.
Now I'm gonna be homeless.
Yeah.
But yes, just circle back to the question. Yeah, no, when we were about to leave for the mountains, was realizing that I never really use it, and it weighs a shit ton, and I was kind of overloaded, so I kind of just dumped it.
That is fair.
It's really cool aesthetically, though, but like, yeah, that's about it.
I'm glad it's in the art. I love imagining him holding it, but like gameplay-wise, there's no reason for me to try and hit someone with a wrench. I have like 10 strength.
Yeah. Would you, if you could, would you make a version of that wrench that shrank down to have a pocket-sized form?
If given the opportunity, hell yeah, that sounds like an interesting challenge.
Yeah.
Maybe I could make it even bigger, but like it still retains the same weight. So you got like a 2-story tall wrench that just drop on people.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be fun.
Mm-hmm.
That would be great, other than the part where it also retains its weight, like, while tiny. And you have to, like, comically lift a really tiny wrench.
Yeah, and if I tried to, like, put it into a pocket, it's like, that's a lot of weight on a very small surface area, so guaranteed it's gonna rip straight through my pockets.
Oh yeah, you're gonna have that in a bag of holding. You can't just, like, casually chuck that in your pocket. Like, there's no way.
Yeah, there's just, the physics don't work.
Yeah, no, not at all. Yeah, it's just
Yeah.
we'll figure it out. It'll get workshopped out.
Right? Scientific process, we work through these things.
Yes.
Like, we'll just ask Logan to make this item, and it'll be no problem.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, it'll be fine.
Skyscraper
Easy.
wrench, Logan.
We'll hold him at wrench point until he makes wrench item thing that grow and shrink. Yes.
Famously
Delightful.
not busy Logan definitely has time to do this for you.
100%.
You'll be like half listening and just wondering why I want to make a giant fucking raccoon.
That sounds fine. I'm sure it's fine.
Yeah.
Next question I have is for Lexi. Dear Lexi, why not smooch cute fox boy asking for friend?
Do you mean Kevin?
I didn't say who.
Okay. Why? Wait, no. They probably mean Flint.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because Kevin hasn't really shown up.
AKA Father of the Year.
Yeah, it's true.
That does seem more likely.
Well, Lexi's not super into smooching. and Flint's a problem. Flint makes her question a lot of things. So her emotional reaction to him isn't like smooch. He makes her question all of her morals.
Oh.
So yeah, that's the whole fucking time.
I see. Like morality is more subjective.
Like, yeah. Listen, if it was Carrie would be very happy to smooch that cute fox boy. But yeah, no, he's a problem for Lexi. Like, she was all like, "You shouldn't steal. It's bad." And he was all like, "Is it? If I'm stealing to feed my little fox babies and these people don't really need it?" And she was like, "Listen, I don't need your moral gray areas, okay?"
I just wanted him to go, "Is it?" And Lexi's like,
yeah. Slow zoom in on Lexi's wide-eyed face.
Everything I know is a lie.
Dude, that's a journey I've been having a lot of fun with Lexi, is that she was very like, fucking, "Oh, I did bad things with the family for a really long time. Family bad. I should do good." And she has been doing good, but with like the people in this group and the world that they're in, everything is definitely gray. And she's learning about things being gray and not necessarily black and white, good and bad kind of thing. It's fun.
Yeah, there's so much gray.
Yeah.
Just a rainbow of gray.
But there you go. That's why not heckin' smooch fox boy. Although, okay, here's a Chat19 exclusive thing. When we were doing the Elma one shot, and he was like robbing the vault and taking a bunch of shit, and he threw a gold bracelet at her, and she let it drop. When no one was looking, she picked it up, and she still had it until she was murdered.
Oh no!
Yeah.
Until the dramatic murder.
Yep.
If only it was magic.
Yeah, no, I booped Logan like right after we'd fucking like done that, and it was like, she picked it up. She picked up that gold bracelet, put it in my inventory, and he was like, "Got it." Like, fucking. Like, yeah, there you go.
Delightful.
You're delightful.
Oh,
true
Next question I have is for Flux.
Ah, shit.
Dear Flux, how are you handling the side effects of Honokuni? For our robot boy who was grappling with understanding emotions, did overwhelming paranoia change how you viewed yourself?
God, I think it kind of gave him a better kind of tactile understanding of like where the ends of the spectrum are, definitely.
Do you wanna go into more detail on that? Why did you have overwhelming paranoia? What happened?
Yeah, Chase knows
Right,
nothing.
I
You need
keep
to elaborate
forgetting
on
that
that.
you know very little about. So basically, like more or less, at any time we like take a rest in Honokuni, Logan makes us roll wisdom saves.
It's a horrible, terrible place, Chase.
Yeah, it's not great. It's just a realm of horrors and agony and bad times. And the food tastes like nothing, and there's like no sun. It sucks. And also, people keep stealing. Like anytime you get a cut, someone keeps stealing your blood.
I'm literally waiting for you to stop describing mundane England.
Damn. Who's stealing your blood in England?
What the fuck?
I mean, there's no sun. The food tastes like nothing.
How dare you? I like it.
Listen, you like
your blood.
What English food that's from England do you like?
Really? Put me on the spot here, Chase.
Like, you can't say curry. That's not from England.
I know. Like, I'm like,
it's the only thing with flavor legally allowed in the entire country.
Steak pie's pretty good. There you go.
All right, but you're on thin ice.
Shit.
Just know that the queen owns all the swans.
Dude, I know.
Oh,
and steals your blood when you get cut.
In the night, the queen herself, Liz, takes your blood.
My God. Oh, that crazy old Liz. Commanding the swans and stealing our blood.
So while you guys are adventuring in mundane England, you guys are dealing with some side effects, and that led Flux to severe paranoia.
Yeah, because Flux has got like 9 wisdom, so real bad at those saves. Became insane very quickly, and just kind of slowly kept upping the ante of just like kind of sitting off in a corner, sketching things in a notebook and giving everyone weird like glances, but didn't really have like a way to emote facially, so I think it was kind of lost most of the time. It's like, oh hi, Flux is smiling at us. But no, it became more and more obvious, just lashing out at people and not wanting anyone to get close to him, and eventually was just flying away like into a corner of the ceiling with his rocket boots to keep them away because they wanted to heal him. But they you see, they didn't understand. They were the ones who were crazy. He had been designing a special an apparatus, if you will, that goes around the skull to block out the corrupting influence of the realm that they now inhabited. So we just needed to get like a lot of aluminum foil, and I think we're going to be in a real good place here. But they just weren't having it.
I have 2 follow-up questions that were submitted by our lovely listeners. First follow-up question: Dear Flux, did Mad Flux's tinfoil hats actually do anything, or were they literally just tinfoil?
I'm sensing a theme in these Flux questions.
I'm a little bit discerning something of a pattern here. Yeah, no, he was batshit crazy. It literally would have done nothing.
That's understandable.
He was like looking through his notes like after he had been cured. It's like, what was I on? What? I'm a science boy.
Dear Flux, you made blueprints for a device while you thought everyone was hyper sus. Although the blueprints were gobbledygook, do you think you'd be able to create something similar to your original deranged intent?
Oh.
Well, considering it would probably cost 45 cents at the grocery store, I think we could probably make something happen.
I think that's possible.
What are cents?
Sen, sorry.
There you go.
45 cents.
God damn.
It's in grocery store.
So was that the fucking...
Not much of a stretch.
That was the device that you scribbled a blueprint for? Was the tinfoil hat? That was what you did?
Yeah, just every once in a while, I would just make a show of like he's scribbling something, like he's designing something in his notebook and giving everyone the stink eyes. Like he's
you were having a
preparing shit.
great time being Crazy Flux.
Man, being insane is so much fun.
Oh, you don't have a trend of characters being fucking insane. What are you talking about,
What?
Izzy? Ridiculous.
Just, like an unhinged lunatic is just like my spirit animal, apparently.
It's always a good time.
It's where I feel happy and safe.
I mean, Nemric liked Flux way more when he was crazy.
Right, and now Flux is kind of sad. It's like, oh, you like me less now? Oh no. I still like you, kind of.
So wait, does that mean that Flux is discovering the emotion sadness?
Oh, he already knew the emotion sadness.
Oh, okay.
Well, with like his master dying and then like murdering the murderer of his master and just discovering the vast emptiness that comes after vengeance is acquired.
All right, cool. So
yeah.
sadness can get checked off the list. You just got all the other emotions.
Yeah.
Not checked off.
Oh, and rage. Tenebris is also a good source of rage.
Excellent.
Just fucking looking at the long list of emotions with like rage, paranoia, sadness all checked off, happiness below it unchecked. And Flux is just like, the ball's rolling uphill. We're gonna make it work.
Just getting all the bad words out of the way first, and then it's gonna be smooth sailing for all of us.
So good.
Yeah, be great. We're gonna get to the cauldron. We're gonna discover like the giant robot, and it's just gonna be a happy, fun time forever.
You think we're gonna get to the cauldron?
It's gonna be the plot of.
It could happen.
It's totally going to be the plot of Megas XLR and not at all the plot of Evangelion. It'll be fine.
Mm-hmm.
It'll be entirely fine.
Mm-hmm.
I sense
100%. You get it.
No danger here.
Oh,
wonderful. Next question I have is for Lexi.
Oh, shit.
Dear Lexi, what's the worst part of Honokuni so far?
Do you mean like location wise? You know what? Emotionally and location wise, it's the same. It's the Bastille. I did not like the Bastille.
What? Free room and board? Get like a couple meals every day? Like you're pretty.
I don't even know if I was getting a couple meals a day. I may have gotten a meal every few days.
While you were alive, that's
yeah,
something.
Yeah.
So just to make sure that we're all on the same page on that one, because I did hear a little bit about this. Would you like to go into more detail on the events that happened to bring you to the Bastille and what transpired there?
Okay. So what happened? We were all fighting a big scary boy called Tribulation, who is part of the table. Do you know about the table?
A little bit.
Okay, cool. Heckin', basically the table are hunting us. So yeah. Only specific members of us though are actually hunted. And Tribulation just gave Lexi a good old stabbing, and she, like, I don't think she was knocked unconscious. I'm pretty sure she got fucking stabbed and was dying and turned to ash, because I remember Miriam wanted to heal her, like, so that didn't happen, because Lexi wasn't one of the hunted. And yeah, pretty much she just kind of fucking glittered away. And she ended up in the Bastille, which is basically a prison. I had none of my things, and I had no clothes, and I was alone in a cold, dark room, and it was a whole bad time. And I went over it a little bit in game about how when Lexi was a tiny little baby, and the family was like basically keeping her captive, but she didn't know she was being kept captive. She was kept in a similar like small room that had a teeny tiny little window in it where she could see the sun, and they promised her that if she was good, she could go outside. So being locked away like in the Bastille brought back a lot of that, and it made her feel incredibly sad and lonely, and grateful for like her friends, like because she felt like leaving the family got her like to a place of everything's going to be okay now. Like I have my friends who are like always going to look after me, and then she was isolated from them and back in the exact same place emotionally when she was so little. It was a whole fucking time. So the answer to that's Bastille.
That's great. Just to double back to it real quick, dear Lexi, how did it feel to have been imprisoned again after escaping to freedom after a long 80 years?
The thing I just said.
Yeah, it sounded like the thing you just said. Not very great.
Not good. She's having a whole time. Like, she wasn't aware that she had a whole lot of trauma with that. Like, yeah, it's being brought back up this whole time. This whole time.
No.
Yeah.
Delightful.
She felt a little bit better. After like talking with the King of Lions. They're a beautiful heckin' non-binary Fanny who was in the cell next to Lexi. And I think like having a goal and having someone else she can help stopped her from focusing on her own sadness. So yeah, that was a good time. Not a good time, but a better time than what she was having. Like,
understandable.
Yeah, so sad. The Bastille and sad are my answers to those questions.
Last follow-up question in that general genre that I know you kind of touched on a little bit. Dear Lexi, have you felt that dying and being imprisoned all within a couple of days has affected your fortitude and resolve concerning things? Are you more hesitant to involve yourself in future battles, or will you fight harder to support the friends that saved you?
Ooh, what a very good question. We've had a couple of like small fights, and one big fight, since then, because we fought heckin' Robbie's Emma. And that was a whole time. Lexi kind of stayed in the back for a lot of that. Because that's kind of where she worked best. And also, you know, she was around Bravissimo, like, one-on-one. And she's scary.
That's fair.
Yeah.
What's her deal?
Oh my god, Izzy, help me explain her deal. Okay. I think she's also a table member, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, very much so.
Yeah. She was hurting the King of Lions, keeping him like keeping them captive, and like doing dances that were like doing psychic damage to them.
Yeah,
I know.
Like a siphoning process going on there.
I'm imagining that dance where you twerk wrong and it's just your torso going in and out, and just that for like a prolonged period of time dealing psychic damage.
Dude, Logan puts up with so much shit. Like, he comes up with all these really cool, like, character things, and, like, he will be explaining this, like, deadly fucking thing that is happening, and all of us in chat would just be putting the dumbest dancing gifs, being like, this is Ruby's the Mall, like, she's twerking, like, at fucking Bob's Burgers, like, fucking, it's really bad.
Yeah.
Doing the Tina dance.
Yeah. Oh, but yeah. There's a whole fucking thing with her. Like, we're sure she was a lich. Like,
yes, 100% lich. Yeah.
Yeah, Toad's a lich. So that was also a fucking problem. And the Bastille is like her home. So basically, during the Lexi prison break, it was also the let's fucking find and kill Ravissimo kind of situation. And it's just like, oh my god, it's so much. It's so much. I'm stressed out. I want to go home.
Yeah, that sounds like a whole lot. That sounds like a whole lot.
Yeah,
a little bit.
What a goddamn time.
Yeah. So yeah. To go back to the question. Lexi's very afraid. But yeah, being like locked away from her friends and them like fighting so hard to save her. Yeah, she's not gonna let anything happen to them. She's definitely gonna fight harder than she did before to keep them safe.
Yeah.
She loves them very, very much.
She protect.
She protect.
Heck
We
yeah.
protect you.
Ridiculous.
Both things can be true.
Never.
Yes.
Speaking of things that bring joy, Dear Flux, now that you've finished your rod of spell storage, what is your next big invention?
Shit. Oh my god. Next big thing.
I mean, dude, you were fucking so excited to level up so that you could get specifically this.
Yeah, like it's taken so long to get here. I don't fucking know what comes next. And thematically, I ruined it immediately.
What?
I don't know
No.
if you haven't heard anything about that, have you?
I
Jake?
sure haven't.
Okay, so
Excellent.
basically, are you familiar with the 11th level Artificer ability spell storing item?
A little bit. If
Alright.
it sounds like the name of the ability, then I think I get the gist.
Yeah, you get it. It's just I can infuse one of my spells into an item to have anyone who's holding that item cast it, more or less.
Gotcha.
And yeah,
Pretty fucking sick.
yeah. So I'd just finally got that ability. Was super excited to whip it out, and then I did so, and I described it, just really not thinking about how it would sound in probably the most unfortunate possible way. I just I just pull out like this metal rod that's glowing blue and just vibrating slowly. And everyone kind of died, and then I realized my mistake. And
that answers a follow-up question I had that was submitted, which is, Dear Flux, did you know what you were making when you added the part about it vibrating, or did it all hit you at once?
Fucking no. I just thought like, okay, this is like it's storing magic. It can store a spell to be cast 12 times per long rest. Like that's a lot of magic. That's going to be like hard to contain. So like probably it's going to be a little unstable. Like vibrating seems like it makes sense. I was thinking about it from purely an innocent standpoint, and then the second I said it, I understood fully what I had done, and there was no way to go back.
Me and Spencer and Cody and Hayden were just fucking done. Like,
I kept trying to fix it and somehow making it more like a vibrator.
Yeah.
It's just eventually just like, okay, I'm leaning into this now. All right, grasp my rod, it'll make you feel good.
And it was at that point Logan was like, okay, let's tone it back.
Hold on, I think I need to make some sort of storage chamber section at the base, maybe like 2 spherical containment orbs. That'll be where the spells are stored.
Yeah, it'll be great.
Oh God, I died a little inside, but also that was so goddamn funny.
So fucking funny.
It's like, of course, the goddamn robot that doesn't understand humans in any meaningful way would just make a vibrator and think it's fine.
Yeah.
Of course he'd do that. Why wouldn't he?
It's so good. It's so very, very good. I'm fully about that.
I forget what the question was.
Oh, it was, Dear Flux, do you have any other rod-shaped inventions in the works?
Fucking
Which is yet another question submitted that is applicable to this train of thought.
Damn.
Oh my God, yeah.
Everyone wants to know!
It's so important.
Nothing in particular, but I have been having it like the back of my mind, like my arcane firearm. Like I've been using wands, giggity, for a while, but like technically, I could size it up to a rod or a staff.
Staff, you say? Oh
Indeed,
God.
yeah. So which like I think that would just be like a rifle or something.
Yeah.
Jesus.
That's cool.
That'd be pretty interesting. get like a staff of the Magi, just turn it into a sniper rifle.
Hell yeah.
Would you once again have a gun that can heal people?
Could it? Yeah, technically I can cast any of my spells through my firearm, but it would still have a range of cast because Cure Wounds is my only healing spell. So I would have to like just stick the barrel point blank against the back of your skull and be like, just close your eyes, you'll feel better soon.
Oh, you're not gonna feel any pain anymore, baby boy.
Why are all of Flux's healing methods awful? The
Like,
spiders, the fucking gun to the temple.
Look, he just goes for what's most effective. Like, he's purely about efficiency. And spiders are nature's perfect organism.
How so?
Go into great detail about that.
They're very intelligent. They have all sorts of means of hunting their prey. Like, they got like intricate webs, or they can make trap doors and things.
I'm honestly very surprised that Flux isn't like super about like cephalopods, like fucking like especially the ones that can like camouflage themselves. Because one, just as many legs, like they get the job done in just the same number of leg ways. And then also like camouflage, and like they're super intelligent, and they like get escape from containment all the fucking time because they're really goddamn smart. And just like fucking they're the puppies of the sea. Super about it.
I think he would be super about cephalopods, honestly. I think just comes up less often because like we've never really been close to like the ocean, kind of.
That's fair.
More or less, yeah. Like actually, when I was thinking of like designing like my turret that Flux puts out, or no, not the turret. When I briefly had like the homunculus servant infusion, I was gonna make it look like a little like mechanical jellyfish.
Aww.
Yeah.
That's very cute.
I think he's just weirdly about things that have many legs.
Huh. All right.
Hell yeah.
Be about what you're about, my boy.
I'm excited for when Flux eventually creates a mecha that is like a fucking millipede, where each leg is a rifle and each leg fires fucking shit out of it.
Flux shouldn't be allowed to contribute to the world. Like...
All hail the mortarpede!
Like permanently put like spider climb on it so that it can like stick to walls and shit while it's going.
Oh yeah, of course. Like he can make like slippers of spider climb. That doesn't seem like that's like a pretty lateral move.
I'm very much thinking of slippers as like fucking bathrobe slipper energy.
Right.
Yeah.
Like anytime I hear of that item, I can't imagine anything else than like fluffy like bunny slippers.
And that's absolutely the funniest thing because they're the most removable form of footwear. So like you start climbing up a wall and you just fall out of them immediately.
Yeah, like
like even if you're like magically held in place, like if I had to wear those, I would just be filled with nothing but anxiety the entire time I'm using them. It's like, they're good. I'm gonna fall off. I know I am.
There's no back to these shoes.
That's what I'm saying.
It shouldn't work. It defies logic.
Oh.
Screams Flux in bunny slippers.
It's like the same slipper, but instead of bunny slippers, it's just got like 8 little nibs coming out from the sides to form like spider slippers.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
And like a bunch of little red dots on the toes to form the eyes.
Horrifying, but also somehow adorable.
You know, and then obviously you gotta put like, you know, sharp implements at the base of the toe so that you can apply poison damage for the spider bite.
Of course.
Kick people to apply poison damage. You know. It's the next logical step. Anyway, next question I have is for Lexi. Fuck. Dear little stabby sister on Fox Floof Glory, your best friend Fenny Fenris of Less Floof could possibly be going mad. Yet there seems to be tangible proof of her fears. How you feeling about that? You worried?
Okay, so that was a whole thing. Another thing about Honokuni that fucking sucks. It's real spoopy. Like we've been seeing like shadows like attached to us and stuff like that, and like hearing voices in our heads and whatnot, even when we're not crazy. So the thing is, Fenris would be like, hey, I had a vision and I'm pretty sure this is what's going on. And then we would all be like, are you sure? You might be crazy. And then she's like, how fucking dare you? I'm not crazy. And we're like, that sounds like something a crazy person would say. Like, so it's kind of mechanically, we all know that she's fine, but she's bringing up some shit. So,
yo, but do we though?
Fair. Touche.
Got a nat 1 on that wisdom save.
That's fair. That's fair.
I think if anything, we're pretty sure she's not fine.
That's fair. Lexi wants to believe she's fine. It's the whole time.
You got a plan for if she's not fine?
I'm trying to think who can heal the crazy.
Right? Especially if she doesn't think she's crazy and therefore wouldn't want to heal herself.
Is it just Fenris who can heal that? Or no?
As far as I know, she's the only one who has greater restoration, which is the thing we need for most of like the big crazy. Like if it's just like a minor crazy that makes us blind or deaf or something, then we can use lesser. Yeah. But for like, you know, what happened to Flux or what happened to Nemric,
you need greater.
We need greater. So if Fenris is out of commission, the only other way I would know how to do it is to just wait a week until like Flux's Mistra magic comes back and have him copy greater restoration.
Jesus Christ.
Or,
how would you know? How would you know if a week passed? There's no time in Honokuni. More terrible things.
It's awful. I used to be able to just mark the calendar, but now it's like, hey, Logan, does my magic come back yet? No? Cool.
Okay, how about now?
Flux is just constantly like, wish, 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 wish. Oh, hey, it's been a week.
Damn it, I lost wish, actually.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, but it was good. I used it for the thing that I really, like, thematically needed to use it for.
It's true. It was very good.
Brought my master back to life.
Well, there you go. That's worth it.
Very much, yes.
But yeah, hey, going back to the question. Yeah, no, I'm worried. Yeah. Because
Understandable.
Lexi wants to believe that Fenris isn't crazy. Yeah.
Lexi being obviously one of the more sane people of the group.
Bitch, I was so fucked up. After I died, I had like 3 levels of exhaustion and like 2 levels of madness. It took so long for me to be back to fucking normal. I was so mad. You have no idea.
I'm so sorry, Carrie. That was so rough.
Possible related question. Dear Lexi, did the squirrel's head taste tasty?
What?
I don't know what that's related to, but I heard everybody was going crazy in the questions. I just imagined Lexi ate a squirrel.
No.
I didn't know anything about it. All right, well then the answer is no.
The only D&D character who did that was Devin.
All right.
People may have gotten confused when we joked about that and thought Lexi did it.
Oh, no, Lexi didn't do that. No.
Okay.
No.
Even
Devin
with 3 levels of exhaustion and 2 levels of madness, Lexi still has not eaten a squirrel, even though she is half fox.
Dude, I was very lucky with my madness. I just got one that made me really twitchy. Like I just like fucking throwing my arms up and shit. Like you know, it was the whole time.
That's not bad.
It's not that bad. Yeah, it's not being super fucking paranoid. Like
there you go. Other question that may be fast. I don't know. Dear Lexi, are you ever going to tell the others you saw Keen?
No, I did. I told them. I totally told them. Carrie forgot, but I told them. Dude, I was sitting there. It was so fucking bad. I was sitting there. It was like, okay, so like we figured out like 5 out of the 6 hunted. Like, yep, here we go. 5 out of the 6. And I'm just like, 5 out of the 6. That's cool. Boop a doop a doop boop. Like fucking, and then I was like, Keen! I haven't told them I saw Keen! His fucking Spence booped me, being like, yo, do you ever tell anybody that you saw Keen? And I was like, shit! Like, fucking, I didn't! I need to tell them about Keen! Like,
You foolish fool!
I know, I'm the
amazing.
worst. Like, fucking, Lexi's so smart, and I'm so dumb. It's,
Yo, I feel that.
right? Like, fucking,
Like-
we're the 2 smartest members of the party.
Right? It makes me so self-conscious. Like, I feel like I should be, like, saying more, but, like, I'm such a wallflower, so I don't say things.
Aw, it's okay, boy. You do very good. But yeah, no,
Like, I'm-
fucking, I told them at this point. It was okay. They know. They know
You
he's
got
here.
there.
We got there.
You got there. I'm
I
so
needed
proud.
a prod from a fellow player, but I did it.
It's
like,
fine.
Oh. The next question I have is for both of you.
oh shit.
Dear Lexi and Flux, both of you are quite friendly and at a glance not very threatening in appearance or demeanor. Do you find people tend to underestimate you because of this? And would you prefer it that way?
You go first, my boy.
I think, yeah, there are times when Flux probably notices that, and being that he usually errs on the side of being, like, kind of logical, and, like, he definitely doesn't really, he doesn't have, like, an ego. So if someone like underestimates him, he just thinks like, oh sweet, that puts me at an enormous advantage.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, he wouldn't really care too much. But yeah, there are times when when I think he's noticed that people don't seem to think that he's much of a threat, given like he has kind of a dopey face. Yeah. How about you, Lexi?
Yeah, no, she definitely knows and definitely prefers it that way. Especially with, like, the stuff that she used to do. Like, being a rogue and fucking whatnot, being a whole spy for, like, the family and whatnot. Yeah, like, having people underestimate her was, like, necessary for her to do the shit that she had to do. So, yeah, no, she definitely likes it.
Hell
That's
yeah,
fair.
same page.
Yep. So about it.
Also, like, y'all are incredibly fucking powerful and capable, so if it's like, hey, y'all aren't shit, I don't think you're very cool, you can be like, I am, though. Proof. And then, like, do a fucking sick-ass thing and be like, oh yeah, you are deserving of fear and respect if you want to be.
Here's my magical one-of-a-kind bow. Sorry, you're fucking paralyzed, bitch.
Here's my fucking silver god beam that can dissolve all matter, including anti-magic fields.
Yeah,
So
I don't think either of you are worth taking seriously if that's the best they can do. Yeah, come on. Like,
Yeah.
just complete and utter matter disintegration and, like, an inability to move ever in the midst of combat. Like, nothing. It's basically
Nothing. Bitches. Might as well not be in the party. Completely
Yeah.
useless.
the equivalent of a stiff
worthless.
breeze.
Mm-hmm.
Boat anchors, the lot of them.
That's true.
Next question I have is for Flux.
Shit.
Oh shit.
Let's go with this one first. Dear
Ooh.
Flux, how much are you going to miss Paranoid Flux? Was it nice to add another layer to Flux?
So much. Like, God, when he was cured, I was screaming, like, why can't you just let me be happy? And that was like a joke. It's because, like, when Flux, like, on normal day, I have to spend so much, like, mental effort, like, translating, like, my thoughts into, like, all right, what would he actually do, though? This, like, weird, like, quasi-robot guy who, like, doesn't quite understand human interactions, but, like, is incredibly intelligent on, like, a book-smart level. So it takes a while, and most of the time when I think of something really dumb, there are plenty of reasons to think like, no, it wouldn't make sense for Flux to do that because he's not a moron.
I abandoned that. I used to be like that with Lexi, and then I fully abandoned it.
You're doing it right. You're living the dream.
I'm not smart enough, man. Gave up.
Oh God, yeah. It's easier to say like, yeah, he's really intelligent when it comes to like making stuff, but like people he can do dumb shit. Like with fucking Nemric. We were trying to lure him out. It's like on paper, that seems like it should work. But obviously nothing about his tone seemed credible.
That's fair. Again, but yeah, you should cut yourself a little bit more slack with that though. Hacking, because like you said, people make mistakes. So yeah, fucking maybe sometimes Flux is gonna say some dumb shit. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
it's easy to get in your head when it's like you have like 22 intelligence on paper and there's no way to live up to that.
Dude, do you remember super early in the campaign when Lexi fucked up and said like weak at Sadria, and I was so mad at myself for the longest time because I was like, she wouldn't have done that. She was a spy. She's smarter than that. I fucked up, and you were super like, it's fine.
I get you, yeah.
Yeah, man.
We all make mistakes, and we're just here to have fun.
Exactly.
Yeah. Like fucking, I heard of a fucking dude playing a character with like fucking 22 intelligence and like a genius inventor, and like their most recent invention's a fucking dildo. So like, there's no way you can do any worse than that.
What a fucking idiot, right?
Anyway, amazing segue off of the accidental dildo. Dear Flux, with all the divine contact and powerful beings you've encountered, have you ever considered trying to learn how to restore any of Mistress' powers?
I'm not sure if he's thought that specifically, because like we really don't know like almost anything about Mistra other than she's a god and she's dead apparently. Like I got like maybe like a sentence or two out of her when like we first bonded, and it was just like something about like wanting to see the outside world. So, you know, wanting to be helpful is like, all right, I'll try and show her a bunch of really neat stuff so she won't be bored. And like there have been times when he's like wanted to try and like commune with Mistra to not much effect. Like he's asked like Fenris, like, how do I pray to a god? Like, how does that work? How do you talk to your god?
Yeah, that sounds tricky.
Yeah, so like without knowing more about Mistra and like what her deal is, I don't think he would go so far as wanting to restore her, but he definitely wants to like know more about her.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Especially considering what she can, you know, do for you with the stuff you've received from Mistra.
Right? Like, she is dead. I have a tiny vestige of her power. And that still affords me the ability to copy any spell that I've seen anyone cast ever.
Yep. Speaking of, dear Flux, Fenris and Miriam can both cast Resurrection, meaning soon you'll be able to cast Resurrection without components via Mistra. Any plans to start resurrecting the dead on a weekly basis?
Damn.
Oh my God, you're right. Friggin' what's the time limit on resurrection?
Like how long will they have been dead for? No, it's longer than that.
Oh, a day?
I think it might be up to like a week.
At least. Like, there's revivify and then raise dead, then resurrection, then true resurrection.
A boy thinks it's
yeah, casting the spell to restore life to a creature that has been dead for more than 1 year or longer taxes you greatly. And you can touch a dead creature that has been dead for no more than a century that didn't die of old age.
Damn!
Huh. Okay, yeah, that's the kind of magic that Flux would probably get in real trouble for.
Ooh.
Yeah. Fucking fair, yeah.
Like, anyone else, there would at least be a cost to it. But yeah, if he can just resurrect someone once a week, I think that might draw some attention.
I mean, you know, in Honokuni, there's no Mage Academy thing that would, like, you know, be mad at you, in theory.
That's true.
It's true. I guess, yeah, I'm thinking more like back home. Honokuni, like, heck, I'm trying to think in Honokuni, besides Lexi when we fought Tribulation, has anybody, like, everybody we've seen die has ashed away immediately, right? Like, including, like,
Yeah.
Lexi and our enemies?
I think so.
God, so, like,
Yeah.
I'm not even sure if we'd have the opportunity to use it in Honokuni.
Yeah, because heckin', we're not sure if we actually like die because we found those mirrors.
Okay, hear me out.
Yeah.
Just like look for any loose body parts and then cast Resurrection on the loose body parts, because Resurrection's one of the spells that restores missing body parts.
Oh, nice.
So you just like fucking like grab like a discarded finger, and then you just like bring their whole body back off of it. You know, if Logan's down for that, and then
Yeah, I'm
there
sure
you
that he'll
go.
be fine with that. Yeah.
Oh, I'm sure that'll be fine. I'm sure that he will not at all have problems with it, and will definitely let you abuse that.
Yeah, no,
Oh,
totally.
yeah, 100%.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I think the hunted will go to those mirrors, but like the rest of us, I don't know what'll happen.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, there were a lot of mirrors, and I think we, as a group, were like, I think these are for the table members and these are for the hunted, right? Yeah.
Yeah, because there were 6 of each,
Yeah.
so it made the most sense.
Mm-hmm.
It does make
Those are just
sense.
theories, though, so will they?
A Vestige
no,
theory.
Hey!
Dear Care Bear and Fizzy Izzy,
Oh,
out of all the table members, hunted, and quote-unquote table members that you are aware of, who are you the most / least looking forward to fighting?
Oh my god. Okay, who do we know of?
I mean, I
So,
can
like-
answer right fucking now.
Mm.
What's it? Shit, the one who is in the helicarrier above us right now.
Fuck, who is that? Shit, fuck.
Yeah,
Shit, fuck.
it's in my notes. Go into my notes. Anyway, I'll look up their name. But yeah, I am definitely. They are the one I am least looking forward to, because near as we can tell, they are from the elemental plane of fire, meaning they're almost certainly completely immune to fire. And that is 99% of what I do.
Yeah, you might have to get creative with that one.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
gonna like have to rely on like my turret and I guess shatter. That's it. That's all my
Yeah,
things.
that's your entire capability. Yep.
Yeah.
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 Jakku, that's it.
Jakku, that's the boy. Yep.
Or the girl.
Or the girl, yeah. Fair.
Yes.
BOI. We
Yeah.
don't know. We don't know what they
Individual.
identify as.
Logan said.
Delightful.
Heck, for me, I also fucking Lexi, probably fucking Tribulation again. Because they murdered me. I don't want to fight him again. I don't want to go back to jail. I don't want my friends to risk their life for me again. Tribulation's big and scary, and I'm a fucking teenie, and he took me the fuck out. I'm so afraid of Tribulation.
That is very fair. There would be some trauma there. That's understandable.
Yeah.
And obviously, the individual you're most looking forward to fighting, then, Carrie, is going to be like the King of Lions.
No.
Yeah, fuck
They
him
won't
up.
fight us. No, they
Fuck
won't
'em up.
fight us. They're so
Turn him
good.
into fucking ash and send him back to the prison. Fuck him up.
No, leave them alone.
No.
They're so nice.
Fight them.
Dude,
Gotta fight 'em.
fucking- we also don't know like who they are. We're like pretty sure they're like some fucking legendary character, and like
Mhm.
us and the chat were like, it's King Arthur, like fucking obviously. And Logan keeps dropping all these hints about who they are, and it keeps leading back to King Arthur, and he's like, it's not King Arthur. Guaranteed it's not. Stop thinking that it is.
I think he specifically said it's not Artoria.
Oh, that's fair. Yeah, you're right. Okay.
Yeah, because it's 100% King Arthur.
I don't care what he fucking says. It's King Arthur.
You can't convince me otherwise.
Yeah.
And I'm most looking forward to fighting them to discover their identity.
keep saying shit like when magic comes up, like, oh yeah, you're all very well versed in magic. I got like one person back home who kind of takes care of that for me.
Like,
You
is it
mean
fucking Merlin?
Enough of your deceit, Logan.
It's true.
God damn it.
It's driving me fucking crazy.
Oh.
But no, King Alliance would never chase. How dare you?
They would
Never.
always must fight.
No, never.
10 out of 10 must fight.
No.
Oh, yeah, speaking of tribulation, dear Lexi, due to an unfortunate encounter with the wrong end of a lance, you lost all non-magical items. Out of everything you had, what will you miss most?
Dude, I've already briefly talked about it in game. Things that were given to Lexi, like, by her friends, like, she lost the journal that Avi gave her to, like, write in. And the thing that really upset her and kind of kicked her into, like, being so fucking sad, like, last game before, she realized that the necklace that Vogan gave her was gone. And with him not being around, it really hit her. And it, it was the whole time. Like, luckily, other shit that I've been given from, like, the rest of the party is magical. Like, I have sword from Miriam, and I have the Sunblade from, like, Quintus. I used to have my magical cloak from Heckin' Flux, but you had to, like, repurpose that spell slot, so it's fine. But yeah, Heckin', no, I think the Vogan necklace. Yeah.
That's
real sad. He was like Heckin' one of her best friends, and he's not around anymore. And now she doesn't even have, like, a little sentimental thing to remind her of him.
Yeah.
I know.
I'm glad you don't care at all about that gold bracelet.
Nope. Not really. It was cool, but not really give a shit. Like,
yeah, it's kind of mid. I just kind of don't care. It might as well have been a trail ration.
Like, fucking dude, everybody else is like, I have like 14 rations, and I'm like, I have 0, and I just wait for someone to be like, I'll share. Like, fucking, it's so bad.
God, tell us we can make food with magic.
I know.
Don't let you starve.
God. Oh, dear Lexi, now that you've seen several mind-altering changes by the suck plane, how do you think you'll handle your own mind alterations? Would you trust your friends to help?
Yeah.
Or would you become incredibly paranoid and employ your rocket boots to hide up in the corner of the ceiling?
Lexi and her well-known rocket boots. Yep, the thing that she is known for.
You get kleptomania as like one of the like madness effects, and then fail another save and get fucking get paranoia. And after you've stolen Flux's rocket boots, you use them to fucking hide in the corner.
Bitch, my fucking sleight of hand is disgusting. If I got kleptomania madness, I'd take everyone's shit and y'all would have no idea. Like, oh my god.
Like, I know magic items typically, like, form fit when you attune to them, but I'm very much imagining Lexi wearing flux-sized rocket boots and trying to pass it off as normal.
Don't worry about it. I've always had these. What are you talking about? These are my rocket boots, Flux.
Oh, my mistake. They just seem quite large on you. If you see my rocket boots, would you give me a heads up?
Yeah, no, I'll let you know. Yeah,
I'm fucking imagining that they're like Flux's actual feet and not rocket boots, like he's grafted them on. And Lexi just stole Flux's feet off of his legs.
Laying on the ground, footless, and still believes that those are her boots.
Just hacked me off at the knees.
Hey, don't worry about it, Flux. These are my boots.
Okay, I know you wouldn't lie to me, Master Lexi.
Nope, I would never. Nope.
Oh.
But yeah, no, I guess, it would very much depend on the madness. Like, if she if she got one like she did before, like it was just like a physical thing where she's kind of like twitching or fucking whatever, something that's like super noticeable that there's something wrong with her, then yeah, she would just trust her friends to like fix her whenever they could. But if she gets some kind of like mental one, that's a whole other situation.
Yeah, that's a whole time right there.
Yeah, that's a whole time.
Yep.
I've been lucky enough that since getting, well, I was gonna say out of the Bastille, but out of my cell and recovering from my levels of exhaustion, because I don't have disadvantage on the fucking saves anymore, I've been making them, thank God. Like I've been okay so far, and now I've fully jinxed myself for Saturday. Yep. So
absolutely.
Everybody like cuddle puddle with Tag every night. It'll give us the best chance of making it through this.
It's true. Oh, what a boy.
What an absolute boy.
One of my favorite things, just how upset Spencer gets when any of us go far away from Tag now. He's like, stay with Tag!
No, I want to fly free.
Yeah.
But I want to be gripped by the madness.
Yeah. But yes, Lexi has a lot of faith in her friends that they would help her out.
Yeah.
Next question is for both of you. Dear Flux and Lexi, if you could change any mechanical feature of your characters, what would you change? Like some like race or class feature or like fucking anything at all you'd have. Also, extra special note on this one. This was someone's very first question they ever submitted to Chat19.
Oh, thank you for submitting. Oh my gosh. Heck yeah.
Change any mechanical feature. Like how how deep does that get? Like
as deep as you'd like, I guess. As deep or as shallow as you'd like it to be.
Damn.
Giggity.
Got him.
Mm-hmm. Like it's really hard to like heckin' figure that out because I really like a lot of shit about Lexi. Like my first instinct before you said like race or like class or whatever, I was like, I want a specific feat so bad because I have fucking, oh my god, what is it? I think it's like, I'm trying to remember the name of it. It's a thing Logan made. Is it like long range master or something like that? It's something like that. I don't have my notes open, so I can't remember. But there's a whole bunch of like things that go along with it, and one of them is if I have sharpshooter, if someone is within my range, I have advantage on them. And I'm just like, bitch. Like I want it so bad. So many disgusting snack attacks. Like, oh my god, I'm dying. I'm dying to level like two more levels for me to get a feat. And at my next level, I get reliable talent. So I'm fucking dying for that shit also.
Hell yeah.
Good.
Like, but like like the Kidz is like, it's so fun. It's got like a bunch of like small things. Like I'm good at like finding stuff, and like I can find like cute little treasure type things, and like heckin' Arcane Trickster Rogues are also really, really neat. Like I can't think of a whole lot that I would change about Lexi.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
I'm real heckin' happy.
Yeah. There are things I could think of to change about like my class abilities that would just be straight up broken.
Fair.
So of course.
Try to avoid that. But like I think one thing I would like is just to have more offensive options with the Artificer spell list. I really like playing them, but basically the only like offensive spells I get are specifically from my Artillerist subclass, and almost all of them are fire damage. So like if anything is immune to fire, it's like, well, I am in a really bad spot here. I guess I could cast Enlarge. Anyway, I could cast Web. Would that be helpful?
Right.
I have a lot of utility stuff that's not always useful. It's like very situational.
Yeah, I'm kind of in the same boat with my spells too. Sorry, Chase, go.
Yeah, like the thing that I have an issue with in general with Artificer is that like one, the limited scope of the items they can make. Like there's really a very small list of items, especially early levels, that you're actually allowed to pick up. Like it would be really cool if you could get any uncommon or like rare or whatever wondrous item or something earlier, because there's so many better options than the ones that are on the list for early levels. And then also like, unless you build your artificer to have high strength and constitution and okay dex, you can't really get into melee ever. And if you do, you're going to have a bad time. And even if you do, there's not really a lot of artificer features and abilities that give you multiple attacks that you could use. So it's like your character makes stuff for other people and can't really do a lot on their own unless you take certain subtypes, like the artillerist, as you were talking about, or like fucking bomb making one. Like there's a bunch of different like subtypes that you can make stuff that would hurt people, but then you run into the really big issue of, okay, but that's now the one thing you do, and if something hard counters it, you are fully done now, and there's nothing you can do about that. And that doesn't feel very good in long form combat. Like similarly, I feel like rogues could use a lot more on the side of like self utility. Like, oh hey, you are poisoned or blinded or deafened or stunned or paralyzed or literally have any status condition in the entire game. Prepare to be useless. Like that's really, really, really rough in general with rogues. It's a high risk, high reward kind of class. So it's like, it would be really nice to have some feature that could deal with those problems to an extent, even if it was at some sort of cost or something. Like fucking, you know, just because, you know, like we were talking about like Lexi gets madness or something, and it's like, you just permanently have madness now. Bye. That's what you have forever now. Good luck with that. See you later, friend. And there's just nothing you can do about that because rogues are all fucking stabby. Even if you get a couple spells, it's like, I can do some illusion stuff.
Yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. I mean, in all fairness, like I do really like the spells that I have now, because like when I was like stuck in jail, I was like, oh fuck, how the hell am I gonna get out of here? I don't have like any of my weapons or any of that shit. And I was like, okay, I can still do fucking Shadowblade. It doesn't require any fucking components. Here we go. I at least have that. Like I have some good shit, but like stuff like Tasha City's Laughter, that's renamed to Lexi's Laughter, and like Whole Person, I tend to not do those if Miriam is around, because he can also cast them and he has a better chance of succeeding at them.
Yeah.
That's just kind of how it is. That was like, something, that's the only thing.
That was something I liked in Pathfinder a lot, is that because there were so many options for every single class, you could pick a thing that would be able to deal with some problem that your build had, but you're trading off things that are also possibly really good for it. So it's kind of just a thing of like, oh man, I wish I built slightly differently for this one particular circumstance, but there still is an answer out there for it. I just didn't like pick it in this circumstance. So it's like, you know, oh, I'm a paladin and somebody hit me with a stun. I don't have a thing for that specific thing, but if I was poisoned, diseased, or cursed, I would have been able to deal with it. But like, you know, I guess I can't do it off of this one build, but you know, there were options I didn't pick, and that feels more like, oh, I had the option to do it and I just chose not to, and this is a situation that's kind of punishing my level more than my class as a whole. Because like, you know, if you're like a level 20 rogue and you get blinded, you still can't do sneak attack. Like that's just like a feature of the class, but you know, that's all fair. Like, you know, fucking I'm still glad y'all are really happy with your classes and builds and races and all that in general. It's good shit. It's fun time.
I want the opportunity to like stay in one place and build stuff more. Like that's what really gets me excited about being an artificer, is I want to make things for my friends, but I can't carry a forge around with me.
Jeez.
Not with that attitude, you can't.
It's true.
I believe.
You heard him, Logan. We need the item mini forge.
Portable forge.
Yep.
Gonna need that.
We just need Miriam to get the magnificent mansion and have him make like a forge room for Flux. That'd be neat.
That seems very doable. And then after that point, once a week, you'll be able to do it yourself.
Yeah, it'd be great.
Oh God, you're right.
That'll be fine. It'll be fine. Next question I have is for Lexi.
Fuck!
Dear Lexi, how do you feel having half of the founding members of the highest standard gone or missing?
Bitch, I fucking talked about this. Like, I was like, fucking, what is it? Like, Lexi, Miriam, and Fenris. The only OGs left, man. Like, that's it. It's a whole fucking time.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. No, I touched on this during the conversation that she had with Avi. She talked about how upset she was about her friends kind of slowly going away, and like how much it hurt. Like I remember because what was it? She listed them. It was like first Kevin, and then like Raleigh, and then Quinn, and now Vogan, and just it's affecting her. She's so fucking upset about it, and she really wants to get back to find at least some of them. Like that's also the horrifying thing about Okuni is we have no idea how time's working and if we can even get back to our time. Right. Like tags from like what, like 100 years ago or some shit?
Yeah, I think it's like 150 years.
Yeah.
Yeah. It also is not very helpful that an alarming amount of Lexi's friends are particularly short-lived races.
What? Shut up.
Like, Vogan's basically fucking venerable, as far as I understand hobgoblins to be.
Oh, no.
Oh,
on death's door, baby. It's like, he's like, what, fucking 20? That's basically 200. He's basically dead.
Yep.
Not long for this world.
Elders.
Yep.
And dude, like right before we left, fucking Miriam talked to Kevin and he was like fucking, oh cool. Like, stay where you are. We'll come meet you. And then we just fucked off. So you know.
Waste a bunch of time.
I know. Lexi is so optimistic. Like, but Carrie, I'm very aware that we could go back and all of our friends are fucking dead. Like, but like, she's like, no, we'll get out of here. It'll be okay. We'll see Logan. We'll see Vogan. We'll see Kevin. It'll be great. Logan will also be there. Great friend to Lexi.
Can you imagine like just characters like Taunty is just fucking dead?
Can you imagine Fenris and Avi's reaction to Tantia just being fucking dead? Like, my god.
And then all happiness left the campaign forever.
And then we stopped playing Vestige because it was too sad.
Fucking Kevin is, in fact, still in the spot that he was and hasn't moved, but is like fucking 700 years old or some shit and like just barely clinging to life, like wiggling and just like, Kevin, I made it. And he's like, great, now I can die. Just like,
dude,
this is my last regret.
I'm so fucking like not forgetting about the card pull that I had. Like Logan's super like, it's fine, that's not gonna happen. And I'm like, no, someone that I know, it thinks I'm their enemy now. And my fucking money is on Kevin. Like, everyone's money is on Kevin.
It would hurt the most.
It would hurt the most. So, yeah.
Does it have to be someone that wasn't your enemy now is?
I don't know. I'm not sure.
It was like someone you trust like turns against you kind of wording.
I think so. Okay. I'm trying to remember the wording because it was a long time ago. I'll check my notes because I wrote down the exact wording in my notes.
That's
in their fantasy grounds. Heckin, just when you were saying like Kevin might be dead, I think Kitsadria like lifespan is like around 300 if I'm remembering correctly. What Logan told me, so. He's definitely got more time than Vogan, But, you
True.
know.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a thing.
Yup.
Well, the good news is you got Flux.
Thank God.
Flux ain't going fucking nowhere.
Really
Oh.
not. It's gonna outlive the heat death of the universe.
Honestly.
Oh.
Fucking honestly, though.
We really need to get Quinn back.
We really, really do.
We really do. Lexi misses him very much and is trying to figure out her feelings about that whole situation.
I'm also imagining that, like, hell time works very differently, and it's been, like, literally 2 hours for Quinn over the course of, like, the entire, like, 100-year mission or whatever the fuck. And just like, y'all just left. Y'all just left. Hello, welcome back.
I hate it.
Okay, wild theory to throw out there, just to ruminate on. Can you imagine if the second you drew that card, Carrie? Can you imagine if you like sent a secret message to Bread, like, don't say anything for like 2 years, but it's you?
If Bread was playing that long game, I would be so fucking proud of her. You have any idea? Like, my God.
I'm so impressed.
That would be fucking incredible.
Well, no. I was gonna be like, fucking, if that was the case, I feel like she wouldn't want to rescue Lexi from the Bastille. But then that would be too obvious. Fenris is just biding her time till everybody else is gone. Like, fucking. Well, now I'm fucking watching her. Thanks for that, Izzy.
There you go. There you fucking go. The card specifies an NPC.
Damn it!
Damn it!
That's fine.
Let her live in fear.
Would have been so good.
It's okay. It's probably just a deity.
Oh shit!
Yeah, it's in my notes. Yeah. I don't know.
fine.
Fantasy Grounds open, Aaron.
But yeah. Okay. Second to last question of this recording session is, Dear Lexi and Flux, if you knew without a doubt that the Lich Mom would help, would you release her?
If we knew without a doubt that Ravissima would help us in our quest, like without a doubt,
yeah,
Flux would. Yeah, if Flux knew without a doubt, he would be like, "Yeah, let's do it."
I mean, that might also be short term.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. We would need all the facts.
Yeah, might just without a doubt will 100% help you and do everything that you need help with short term, but long term is still the Lich.
Yeah, no, like Lexi wouldn't. She had a very like intimidating conversation with her. Like while she was in the Bastille, she briefly like brought her out, and that was how like she saw Ravissimo doing the like dance to the King of Lions. King of Lions also told her about it, but that's how she saw it. And there was a lot of like, you could stay here and like it'll be fine. Like you can just come to my side. And Alexi very much just tried to like not answer those questions. Like she was super trying to be like, fucking, you don't have to like fucking stay with your friends. And Lexi was like, I'm feeling really upset about the whole dying thing, and I'm just very emotional right now, so I can't answer these questions. I'm just fucking avoiding that shit. But no, she wouldn't trust her. Yeah, she would know that would be temporary. I don't judge you for if Flux would trust her, but Lexi would not.
Oh yeah, no, like by and large, Flux would not trust her. But in the event that we somehow know without a shadow of a doubt that she would be helpful, it's like, that's a thing to consider. Because if we win all of this, she's going to come back to life for the next game.
Yeah.
Like if it was something along the lines of like, I will 100% get you out of here, but then I also get to leave here and get to do whatever the fuck I want as soon as we're out. And it's like, yeah, you just unleashed a powerful Lich onto the world.
Yeah, we killed her once, we can kill her again.
I mean, I think that's the kind of thing about Liches.
Before we killed her.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
I mean, that might also be the thing about liches. They don't tend to stay dead.
Yeah.
We destroyed her phylactery. That's good.
How do you know that's the right one?
He's
'Cause we
right.
destroyed a whole bunch of them. One of them exploded, and one of them seemed like really evil and magic.
Cool.
Believe whatever you
Yeah.
want to believe, boy. Like, it's like-
You know, I like that your guard is down right now. I really like that. So
I'm sure
we'll leave
Logan
it
also
there.
likes that, yeah.
Yeah, we'll just leave it there, and we'll see what happens.
I don't think she would have 2 decoy phylacteries. That seems like a bit much.
Surprise!
Does it?
The mirror is her phylactery.
Ah, fuck.
Surprise!
We've been had.
You'll have to destroy the mirror. Go destroy the mirror.
But the mirror is
That'll be
thing
the
that
only
trapped
other
us
one.
all after she's dead.
Go destroy the mirror.
It's all it is on repeat.
Oh, but okay. All right, wonderful.
Wonderful.
I have one final question for this episode of Chat19.
Oh, fuck.
And this question is for her.
Who?
Oh, her?
Who?
The tiny rogue who hides her tail. Her arrows almost never fail.
Oh my god.
Love strawberries for every snack. Shooming blades her big attack. She bork, she walk, and sometimes she petrifying with rock. Lexi Hendricks. Having already died, do you fear your own mortality still, or are you now ascended?
Listen, I'm fucking reeling from getting a fucking special title. I can't answer the question right now. Oh my god. I'm so happy. I love it so much. Fucking what's the question? Oh my god. Having already died, do I fear my own mortality still? Okay. Oh. Fuck. That isn't something I really thought about. Yeah, because Lexi's never really, like, died. And even in this instance, she didn't, like, die. Like, she was just kind of whacked and then teleported to a place. She keeps saying that she died, but she technically didn't.
She got very painfully and elaborately teleported.
Yeah. Like, it still fucking hurt, and it's horrible, and she's very afraid of tribulation, but, like, I don't think Lexi thought a whole lot about her own mortality. Oh, this is very interesting. Yeah, I like this question. Oh my god. I feel like she would need to, like, die and then, like, be brought back by someone to actually think about it, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Like, actually feel the effects of death before she would really think about it.
Fair.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
You just fucking go to the afterlife and see Kevin there, and then you're like, wait, but we sent you ascending?
I'm like, wait, what the fuck? You're supposed to wait. You're waiting for me. Wait. Like,
Oh,
this doesn't
no.
make sense. Oh, poor Lexi.
Poor Lex.
But yeah, I like that. Now I'm excited for her to die.
Yay!
Yay!
I can't wait for her to die!
I'm so excited for Lexi to die!
And then come back, Logan.
Yup. Emphasis on the coming back. Dude, I fucking, when I thought she was, like, dead, like, I didn't know she was in the Bastille. Oh my god. I was so emotionally drained. Like, in my brain, I was like, I'm not ready for her to be dead, to not play her. And I was like, I have, like, all of my, like, fucking strawberry shirts and shit that I wear whenever I play her, and I was like, well, I guess I can't fucking wear them anymore.
I'll just
She
burn
said-
them.
Like, right? I was just sitting here crying, being like, oh my god, fucking what the hell am I gonna do if I'm not Lexi?
Oh.
I was so upset. Like, oh my god. And then Logan's like, surprise, you're in jail, fuckface. And I'm like, okay, thank god.
That was so nerve-wracking for like
Yeah.
a good like half hour or so.
Oh my god.
Oh,
God. Oh, it was a whole time.
God damn.
that sounds like a whole fucking time. God damn.
God damn, dude.
God fucking damn.
Thought we fucked up so bad.
Oh. And now that we have answered all of the questions that have been submitted, 2 of the questions that were submitted by your fellow players on Nat19.
Oh my god.
Oh, fuck.
And you will each receive 2 guesses to try to
shit.
ascertain who had done this.
Fuck!
The steep odds.
Your chances are perhaps limited, but I believe in you. Perhaps foolishly, but I believe in you. So now we will play the game with the highest stakes ever conceived.
Oh!
Begin your guessing, starting with easy.
Oh, heck. Okay. Gonna take a shot in the dark. Dear Flux, how much are you gonna miss being paranoid, Flux?
Dear Flux, how much are you going to miss being going to miss paranoid Flux? Was it nice to add another layer to Flux? With 1 of your 2 precious guesses.
Yeah.
You have foolishly selected a question submitted by one of our lovely viewers and not one of your fellow players.
Ah, God!
3 guesses left and both questions remain.
Oh my god.
Carrie, your time has come.
Okay. I'm going to go with dear littlest stabby sister of the fox floof glory. Your best friend Penny Fenris, that whole thing. I'm gonna go with that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Dear little stabby sister Fox Floof Glory, your best friend Fenny Fenris of Less Floof could possibly be going mad, yet there seems to be tangible proof of her fears. How you feeling about that? You worried? Final answer.
Yeah.
By locking in
Oh,
this question, you have sealed your fate.
Fuck! Well, now I'm thinking about my
There
mortality.
are only 2 remaining guesses, and 1 of the questions was indeed selected just now by you. Good job.
Oh, shit, you did it!
Oh my god!
Now, who could have submitted such a query?
Now, the stabby sister thing is normally a thing that me and Hayden say. But Fox Floof Glory and the rest of the wording of the question makes me think that it is Aaron. I'm going with Aaron.
And indeed, this question was not submitted by Aaron.
Fuck!
Oh,
Son of a bitch!
An interesting train of thought.
Damn it.
I will reveal who it was later on.
Oh, you son of a bitch.
The Is Boy.
Fuck.
With your final remaining guess.
Dear God.
And 1 question remaining. Can you clutch victory from the jaws of defeat?
Boy, howdy, I do not think so. Okay. Don't know.
For fun, I will give you a hint.
That's bullshit.
This hint will benefit you as well, Carrie, and you still have a guess remaining.
Okay, good.
Okay.
Flux is the subject of the question.
Oh.
And that's the subject?
Perhaps.
Damn it. Okay.
Listen, he just took out all the singular dear Lexis. That's a pretty good. That's a pretty good hint.
It takes out a lot, yeah. Like
Takes out a lot, you know. Yeah.
Before that, I was considering the final Lexi question, but okay. Then looking through these options.
You're right. I know. There's a lot of good ones. Oh my god, y'all are so good.
Everybody's so talented.
I know. Like, they think about all the things that we do. They're so sweet. I love them.
Mm-hmm.
I love how focused everyone was on the dildo.
I know. I love that it was like paranoid flux and also vibrator.
Yeah.
Yup.
Yeah.
Are they really to be faulted for loving the highlights?
No, it's perfect.
I can't blame them. Okay. Fuck, I can't latch on to any of like our friends in these questions.
Right.
Okay, I guess let's say dear Flux, how are you handling the side effects of Honokuni?
This question. Dear Flux, how are you handling the side effects of Honokuni? Or our robot boy who was grappling with understanding emotions? Did overwhelming paranoia change how you viewed yourself? With your final guess, you have not selected a question submitted by your fellow players on Nat19.
I failed!
There is but one guess remaining. And that guess belongs to Carrie.
I'm so very torn. Because you said, like, Flux is the subject of this question. But there is a Dear Lexi and Flux question that I was thinking was submitted by one of our friends. But I'm very afraid that because of the hint you gave us, that Flux is the subject of the question.
Perhaps.
But also you're being like this, so...
Right? It's infuriating.
I'm gonna go with my gut. I'm gonna go Dear Lexi and Flux. Both of you are quite friendly at a glance and not very threatening and that whole thing, yeah.
Dear Lexi and Flux, both of you are friendly and at a glance not very threatening in appearance or demeanor. Do you find people tend to underestimate you because of this, and do you slash would you prefer it that way? This question, with the final guess between the two of you, was indeed submitted by one of your fellow players.
You led me astray!
I led you towards the promised land and you spat in my face!
You made me fucking discount all the correct answers is what you did!
You were literally about to pick a wrong answer. And I steered you away from it.
He's right. You did say you were looking at that last Lexi question.
I'll kill you.
I'm amazing.
For all the marbles.
Oh no!
Who has submitted this question?
Fuck. Both of the guesses that I made are both very Hayden and Aaron. And I said Aaron for the last one, and you were like, nuh-uh. Aaron.
So you're suggesting that the Aaron would have submitted this question? The mere suggestion of that is completely correct!
Yes! Oh my god, I'm amazing!
Well,
what an incredible show of guessmanship.
Right. That's right. Bow before me, Izzy. Inferior!
No, I don't think I will.
No, you should.
No.
I am your better.
No, I'm going to take a pass on that one.
Oh.
I fucking did it, man. Oh my god.
This is among the very few times that all of the questions have been successfully guessed. And I think the only time that all of the questions were guessed by one participant. You win a teeny strawberry shaped trophy that lives only in your mind.
That's fine. That's why I'm here. That's what I want. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Who asked the other question?
It was Hayden.
Oh, I knew both of those questions were Aaron and Hayden. They're both so fucking
You were
eloquent.
so fucking close.
Oh,
God,
you were
man.
so fucking close.
God damn it. I thought they were trying to throw me off.
I'm
And
so
it worked.
proud.
God damn it.
So incredibly proud.
I did it. Hell yeah. Amazing.
So proud
All
of you.
these bragging rights that I have.
Such incredible bragging rights. I'm so proud.
Oh, thank you. That's all I ever wanted.
And with that, we come to the end of this episode of Chat19, episode 20.
Happy.
Thank you all so much for tuning in, for watching it, for having a great time, for sending all these questions to us. Y'all are incredible. Thank you so much for doing all that you do, everybody. Y'all are cool.
It's true.
Next month, we're going to have Miriam and Fenris.
Ooh.
So y'all should submit questions for that in the description of this video and also in our Twitch page description. Go ahead and send in all them amazing questions. It's going to be a real good time. It's going to be so fun.
It'll be so good. Oh my gosh.
Oh, I know. I'm also so excited. With that, we come to the end of our show. Carrie, where can people find you?
Oh, they could find me, playing Lexi Hendricks on Nat19, like every Saturday. This is a good time. You could also find me at Twitter, xbubblemonkeyx, MUNKY. What else I do? We also, you can find me every Friday over at Something Witty Gaming. We also play D&d over there, play a little bit of Sweden-D. And the Koof Joof, who's our beautiful host, also plays over there. He's a rogue boy there. It's a good time. Heck yeah. Yeah, and other than that, just like the Something Witty stuff that we all do. Yeah. It's a good time. Yeah.
That is boy, where can people find you?
Like 90% the same as all those things.
Fucking right.
Fucking Something Witty Entertainment on YouTube, Something Witty Gaming on Twitter, and also on YouTube. We every other Friday we do the D&D stuff there. It's a good time. And I guess I'm also Yamato SFX on Twitter.
Heck yeah.
Check
and
that out if you wish.
Hypothetically speaking, could anyone go to something_witty_entertainment on Instagram and find us there too?
You totally could. It's crazy that you bring that up.
That's insane.
Wilden.
What an excellent spot to be alerted to all of the goings on regarding the things that you guys are in.
Right. And hopefully soon we're also going to make a TikTok. And so you guys should look at all of the places that we just said for if we make a TikTok.
Yeah. What a great time it will be. And I have been Chase, also known as Coffin Jockey. You can find me on Twitter at Coffin Jockey. I'm on a bunch of different places under that name. I do stuff for the Schmuck Squad. Go look at that. And also on the Grimjack channel, and also on the Abridgelands channel, and also on the Schmuckers channel. And also sometimes things on Eagle's channel, but he doesn't post a lot, but maybe he will soon. Hint, wink, wink.
Hint, wink, wink, wonk, wink.
Wink, wonk, wink, wonk, wink, wonk. But yes, thank you all so much for watching. Thanks to you all so much for stopping by. Thanks for submitting them questions.
They're so good. Thank you guys so much.
Thank you everybody that's in this call for showing up, having a good time answering questions.
Oh my gosh, it was a pleasure. It's always so fun.
Always an honor to be invited.
Such a good time. And with that, we end this episode of Chat19. Goodbye, everybody. We'll see y'all next month with hecking Miriam and Fenris. Goodbye, everybody.
Goodbye.